This is Ajan village in Omoro County, Gulu district, where we came face to face with reality, away from government positions and public relations statements miles away in the capital, Kampala. 14-year-old Grace Acholi looks in bewilderment at the world, betrayal on her face as she probably ponders on her ordeal as she faces the day-to-day torments of the nodding syndrome. In a minute she's standing, and in the next she's down, succumbing to the violent seizures that come with the nodding disease. A short distance away is her younger brother, Walter Acholi, who has as well fallen into the nodding trap and goes through the same cycle of torment. The pain appears unbearable to their parents, Lucy Acholi and Olobo Aldo, who can't hide the pain of seeing the difficult life their two children go through daily.
I find it very difficult to look after these children. They are only being helped with some tablets, but feeding and dressing them is a terrible nightmare.
This young family appears to resign to their fate, opting to accept the fact that all they can get from their government is basic medicine that is not always available, even when these children require extra attention from this peasant couple, where the father is as well sick. One would be tempted to think it's an isolated situation, but the painful reality is that it's just a snapshot of a situation that is ravaging Omoro County. Aromowang Lobo in Odek sub-county is the worst hit area, with alarming statistics gathered by humanitarian agencies.
They're so bad, they cannot walk up to here because we don't have transport to collect them, so we move them from home.
In this village, hundreds of children are facing the wrath of the nodding syndrome with no intervention from the state, as the burden continues to be left to the individual families to cope with the pain of handling a situation so alien to them. One wonders whether those in charge of state resources value the lives of these youngsters. This village continues to limp in pain of seeing the youngsters go before their elders as they wonder what the future holds for them. In the same village stands Aromowang Lobo Primary School, a school that has been nicknamed the Nodding School because of the rampant cases of the nodding syndrome in the school that has subjected them to humiliation.
When we go to meet with other schools, they point hands to our pupils that these are the pupils from the school of nodding syndrome.
The statistics at this school are alarming. 243 pupils are affected, 65 have succumbed to the syndrome and passed away, 85 have dropped out, 40 admitted at the nodding center, and 39 suffering at home. A humanitarian intervention appears the only hope for locals here, as children continue to throng the Center for Humanitarian Aid, set up with help from foreign interventions. Here the nodding children are taken care of with additional endeavors of providing for their nutritional needs alongside the medical care. The harsh reality of life has hit hard on these innocent children. Even as they are of tender age, they have gone through immense suffering due to the nodding syndrome that has affected the entire Acholi sub-region. As the government continues to insist the problem is down, reality on the ground indicates that more children continue to nod their lives away. Sadly, the government has kept its support to the center minimal, limiting itself to providing basic medicine, as the center has to carry the burden of outreach programs to reach out to the suffering community. But it has come at a cost for those who have dedicated their lives to restoring hope to the children.
When we go to the shop, we're going to buy something, they run away, some of them. They get scared that you're bringing for us that disease.
The situation is alarming, and these innocent souls need help, but for now their hope appears entrusted to divine intervention, as all those who can seem to be keeping a distance every day. Sabiti Joseph, WS Television.
Of which they didn't bring them themselves. It's Good Samaritan.